But like I was saying, man, it's all gravy, man. Let them boys live in a world by themselves, man. Put them boys in if they want a cheese, that's all gravy. Y'all call it cheese, we call it cheat, okay? I look at it totally different than y'all. And so do my team. It's cheating. We get so mad to lose against guys that's not playing straight up. Because, see, we got to do it back. And in order to prepare and be ready to do it back, you got to start in the door making those type of cheesy characters, anticipating to do bullshit on the court. We don't do that. We don't come into the game prepared to just do some bull crap. All right, so that's all gravy. You let them make a different pro-am mode. It got to be a harder pro-am with no badges, okay? And I'm sure y'all gonna be like, well, people gonna cry too much. Man, look, we'll do it like this since y'all so scared to make the game tougher because you're scared people gonna cry to you that they missed the open mid-range. Man, look, man. Maybe they badges go to bronze. Or maybe they get to select 3 badges they can focus on in the game. You know, like in real life, you know, when you're going in a game, sometimes you got focal points. There's certain stuff you focus on. Like you be like, all right, I'm going to focus more on my shooting here. Or I'm going to focus more on my defense. So maybe they can come in with a bronze badge or 2 bronze badges, something like that. Nothing higher than bronze. Nothing. I ain't going to lie. I had more, even though it's frustrating when you get open. Like me, I fight to get open real hard off ball. Okay? And when I fight to get open real hard and I shoot a mid-range jumper and miss, it is frustrating. But I found comfort in it because I knew my opponents wasn't going to be able to do no better. The problem came in at when my opponents weren't missing no more. All right? And come on, man. Do yourself a favor. This fighting to 99 is stupid. Now, I'm sure people mentioned it before, but what is the purpose of getting 99? You know, at some point, all of the perks, they ain't even worth fighting for no more. For example, to be honest with you, the game is only worth, what is it, 95? 94? Where you get to make a second tune. After that, anything else is goddamn overkill. It ain't worth putting in the game. It's just there. Y'all adding perks just because you really, when you don't have nothing else to do, don't force it. Or look stupid. Y'all force a lot of stuff in this game because people are complaining. Man, look, don't worry about what these young dudes saying, man. Because it's basketball. It's only so fucking much you can put in a basketball game. It's only so much. You shoot the ball in the goddamn hoop, okay? It's only so much you're going to see that's going to be much more exciting than that. All right? Y'all got to make some changes to the pro-am, man. It got to be some changes. And you got to start making people miss shots. Man, like I said, people got to miss. It should never get to the point where it's more exciting to see somebody miss a shot than it is to hit. And that's what it is. It is more exciting that a sharpshooter went 10 for 10 all of a sudden missed his 11th shot. Especially if you lucky enough to even still be in the game by the time he do that shit. Okay, so man, come on, man. You got to make the game harder, man. You got to make the game harder. Y'all ain't making it hard worth nothing. And it's boring. You know what I'm saying? That's why your YouTubers, they never praise you for making a perfect game. I give it to you. This shit was actually pretty fun. The OP shooting gotta go. The takeover mode gotta go. The magnet screens gotta go. The steals out of this world gotta go. Especially the interceptions. The ball, when people throw it and it hit people's body and they get lucky enough to get an interception off that, you gotta do something about that. I ain't gonna lie. That shit made me want to just say, man, just let them throw the ball through their bodies, okay? Because, I don't know, it feel like the court ain't big enough. One of the two. Maybe the court ain't big enough. Okay, it's something, man. Maybe the court ain't big enough, or the wingspan is too wide, or the defensive IQ is too high. Because when they press the square button, they always make the right decision to pass the ball. To steal the ball. But what about the offensive IQ when it comes down time to actually stealing the ball? I mean, passing the ball. The passing ain't intelligent at all. It is so many preset steals that gets activated when you press the X button and one of your opponents press the square button at the same time. It just turned your steal into a preset steal. He's gonna do some little weird pass, and that guard of your opponent is gonna pick it off perfectly. It's gonna look nice into a nice little catch animation, a nice little steal animation. That's what it's gonna look like. That's what it's gonna look like. Because he pressed the square button at the same time you press the X button. So y'all keep trying to put penalties in it for people. Oh yeah, we're gonna put in a penalty for people setting too many screens. Now the illegal screens are looking dumb as hell because they're activating at times they really shouldn't activate it. Why don't you do something about people holding circle too long? Why don't you do that? 1/1000, let it go. 1/1000, let it go. Nobody should just sit there and hold triangle all that time and don't get called for nothing. If a lot of people keep running into that center, y'all gotta get that center a penalty or something. Like, you need to dramatically decrease his stamina or something. Because if you get it, a whole bunch of people keep banging into his body, he should be sore, getting the wind knocked out of him, all that type of stuff. His pick and roll should take a hit severely. Okay? Severely. And what is this side hop skip thing y'all got in 2K? Man, I've seen some people do that in real life, but it's like on street ball. You don't see nobody jumping to the goddamn side, left, right, in the NBA. They just jump into the left, to the right, left, right. And they do that to string together with the other little cheese combos or to stay behind the center. That's another thing with that screen thing too. When he set a screen, nobody should be able to shoot anymore. Nobody should be able to shoot directly over their teammate's head. You know how they set a screen? So instead of the guy clearing the screen by running around it, he just stand directly behind it and shoot over his teammate. You shouldn't be able to do that no more. Your teammate in front of you, it should affect your shot as if he was a normal opponent. Y'all so scared to make people miss shots. So scared to make people miss. What you think they gonna say? Where they gonna go? They ain't going nowhere. Where you gonna go? Lie? Where you gonna go? There's nowhere they can go. No offense to live, but man, they ain't going nowhere. Live characters look like John Madden characters. I ain't going nowhere. The graphics ain't good enough, but of course I understand from them too. They probably looking like we ain't about to put too much money in this game like that. We just hoping our loyal fans come back. Because if we put too much money up in this game like that, then, you know, and if people don't buy it, we just wasted our money. I wouldn't put a lot of money in that shit either. Somebody need to pick up boxing too. That's another story. Anyway. The magnet screens gotta go. If people don't know how to set up effective screen by now, that's on them. I'm tired of the game helping the screen look nice. Gotta go. It gotta go. Okay. I've beat the screen before, and because the man was still standing kind of close to the screen, I slightly pressed the directional button to go to my defender, and the first thing my character did is literally turn around the wrong way just to magnetically get pulled into the screen. And we got it on stream. I stream every game. Say it again. My Twitch is KOYOTE_IKON. Okay. This Coyote icon. My PSN is KOYOTE_1. It's just Coyote1. Alright. Like I said, man, you gotta do something about the game. It ain't challenging. It's losing its fun factor and it's losing the excitement. Even some of your YouTubers know the threes. Like I said, I ain't gonna be saying names and shit like that, but even some of your YouTubers, they know the threes high as hell. You know what I'm saying? He made a video not too long ago. He say, Oh, they put an update in there. Okay, well, they did a little tweaking here and a tweaking there. They still ain't do nothing to the threes. That's what he said in the video. So he know the threes are crazy unrealistic. Crazy. And you get a lot of people talking about, man, if I shoot a full ball and I'm open, it should never miss. You a goddamn lie. Little boy, you're a damn lie. I think your hitting and shooting should depend on what type of game you have. If you shooting 50%, you need to shoot like you shooting 50%. Period. If you shooting 100%, well then I think you should be shooting. You should kill it. If you shooting below 50, man, you shouldn't leave that. Every shot you take should be hard and should be struggling, unless you're slashing to the paint, getting layups, and you getting wide open lanes for layups, or a few wide open jump shots. But if you can't shoot, if you're shooting bad from the mid range area, and you started off 0 for 5 in the mid, there is no way in God's name you should come out lighting threes up. So you can't shoot the mids, but now all of a sudden he going crazy from the 3-point line. Man, no, man, no. Why y'all scared to make these boys miss shots? They'll get used to it. They will get used to it. You know what missing shots do? It make you play smarter on the court. I had a little boy tell me before. I say, Famo, man, come on, dude. We losing, man. Can you do something else? I'm a sharpshooter, dumbass. And even a post scorer. The same thing with a dude before, a young cat. I'm a post scorer. Y'all see what these archetypes, y'all got these archetypes making people do? People ain't playing basketball no more. They make a character and they get up on the court and all they do is what the hell a character is built for. That's all they do. They don't do nothing else. Go figure. The sharpshooters don't know how to get his ass off the 3-point line. And y'all don't make it no better by making his shooting, whether he cold or hot, he don't have to get off the 3-point line. That's the same thing with post scorers. Every time they get the ball, they got to go into the post move. You get people say the post move. I'm sorry. I ain't seen no OP post scorers this year. I seen one last year. But he sucked at defense. Go figure. He could shoot his ass off, but he couldn't stick a lick of D. All right? I've seen sharpshooters. You got that three. You need, like I said, you need tuners, man. You got to put tuners in the game, 2K. It got to be tuners, dude. It got to be tuners where you could turn down the shooting on the sharps alone, and it won't affect everybody else, because everybody else pretty much shooting normal. But the play sharp, you got to be able to cut it down. The sharp, you got to be able to cut it down. The pure play, you got to be able to cut it down. The pure shot creator, you got to be able to. It got to be tuners for all of this stuff. When it comes to the steals, you got to be able to boost the steals up or decrease the steals without affecting the interceptions, or boost or turn the interceptions down and the tip balls without affecting the on-ball steals. Now, why the hell is it that, somebody explain to me this, you're supposed to secure the ball by pressing the L2 button, right? In real life, if I hug the ball, as if I was pressing the L2 to secure it, there is nobody that should be able to strip it out of my hands. It should almost be a foul every time they trying to reach and I'm securing the ball like that. Period. It's a foul. You can't just keep doing that. You keep trying to roughhouse or wrestle the man and snatch the ball out. If I press the L2, should be a way to slow down, to protect the ball from lockdown defenders and anybody else. You gotta keep in mind, who presses the L2 button out on the perimeter anyway? Somebody just trying to secure the ball. You mean to tell me they could still knock that ball out my hand? I said, you got to be able to do something with that, man. There are too many people, it's so stupid, man. These archetypes are so OP, okay? You don't even have to make them so OP. Just decrease the doggone. Now I get it. You know what I'm saying? You making everything with a defender look so nice. But once people realize, man, a lot of people, they don't want to be known for sick and D. That's another thing. How y'all gonna draft people for the E-League that's just lockdown defenders? I had to tell a few of them dudes that and stretch bigs up in there. Like when I went to the combine, people lock downs and they stretch bigs, they trying to shoot threes, and I was telling them, fam, I don't mean no harm, but if they draft a stretch big, it will be real weird to me. Because why draft a stretch power forward or a stretch center when you supposed to have 3 good shooting guards? If you got 3 good shooting guards, why draft a stretch center? He ain't gonna be able to get open no better than those little shooters, unless y'all plan on cheesing to get his slow ass open. Okay, other than that, he ain't gonna be able to get open like that. As far as you had people that was a center trying to shoot threes, and I'm looking like famo. I don't think if they're gonna draft a center, I think they're gonna want to know you got more rebounds than 3-pointers. Okay, like this art type stuff. People ain't playing basketball no more. Y'all killing the game, man. It's so cartoony. It's so and go figure. They ask people, go figure. One of your popular YouTubers again made a little comment. They ask if you wanted arcadey or realistic. This little boy says arcadey. Do you know what arcadey is? I wanted a look. That means I wanted to look goofy and a little unrealistic. Sorry, I want to see some childish shit up in it. What? Every game I play now, I want it to be realistic. If I want a goofy, unrealistic game, I buy one. We'll buy it. I don't want no games like that, man. If I wanted something fake, I'd go buy it. I bought 2K because I want it to be realistic. But now, y'all trying to pacify the soft, sensitive players out here that can't take missing shots. They can't take a tough game. They believe, well, my bar was full, I should hit, man. I don't like care. Don't know, your hitting should depend on your shooting game. I'm sorry. If you are shooting 50-50, them shots better start goddamn missing. And some of them shots better start hitting. Just like y'all got the cutoff switch on shot creators and stuff like that. It's a cutoff switch. It's a governor. Everybody know that. That's to make sure builds that's not meant to shoot threes don't OP out and just come out here going 20 for 20 from the 3 line. Y'all make our shots eventually miss. I hate that, man. Like every year. I get it. Y'all trying to let somebody play like Steph Curry. Me personally, I would want the game to fluctuate. Like if you on a team full of 5 people, what tests the strength of your team is not if you as one single individual player can keep them afloat. It's when you ain't able to keep them afloat that somebody else and your team can come together and do something else to play. If that 3 ball ain't going according to plan this game, y'all should be able to create something else in the mid and in the interior. If you cannot do that and you really need that 3 ball, you ain't a very good, strong team in the first goddamn place. That's just to me. Man, there's some games that people ain't doing so hot from the 3 line, man. And they got to get their bread and butter from elsewhere. Period. It's a lot of games like that. Alright? Like I said, leave the pro-am in that they got now, but you need to put another one in there. Alright? Because we like a real realistic game. We don't want it a little arcadey. We don't want it a little arcadey another fucking year. I don't want to shoot 10 for 10. I don't want to go, I don't want to be shooting, getting 10 steals a game. I don't want to have to dribble cheese and run zone in order to compete with these cheaters. I don't mind, don't get me wrong, let me clarify that. I don't mind running zone. But I think running zone is something that you should adjust to. You don't come out the door running zone. No. You should adjust to that. You run man. If by some chance a couple of their players keep getting open, come up with another idea to put a better defender on. That don't work, switch. That don't work, run zone. Then I totally understand it. When nothing else is working, then you adjust on the court. I totally understand that. But these little whack teams that come in the door, running zone and door, man, y'all so cheesy, dude. Y'all are sixth graders. Y'all part of the problem. That shit ain't basketball. That's grammar school ball. We run zone because we know this is what the bull crap is this year. And, man, it's a way to cheese. It's a cheesy way, because the steals are broken. So the zone is effective. You know what I'm saying? You want cheese, you run 5 out in zone. And put a couple cheese archetypes on the court. Had 2 dudes who's going to get all the points. So, I mean, man. Well, like I said, it was going to be a few part video, man. But 2K, yeah, y'all developers, Mike Wayne, all here, y'all need to start listening to some different people, man. All right, man, we so tired of y'all making this game after, your top players agree with the OP broken stuff, man. They agree with it. It's OP and it's broke, man. They agree with it. They know it is. If they going, that's the thing, man. If you good, you're going to be good regardless. You don't need all the broken, overpowered features. But that's what it is. There's too many overpowered features. And the magnet screen and the steals and then it's like that shit is stupid. Okay. As far as the steals, I'm gonna tell you that it's too high. Y'all let me take incy, bincy, teensy, wincy points off of it. Man, look, if you don't chop the head off them goddamn steals and stop playing, y'all keep nibbling off of it. I get it. If you damage the steals real bad, then you hurt the lockdown defenders, which is why I propose you to put tuners in for these archetypes, period. Stop being lazy and put the goddamn tuners in for the archetypes. If you got them, I can't tell. I get it. I know some of y'all like, man, we don't want to cut the 3-point shooting down because if I turn a 3-point tuner down, that affects everybody. So let's say if you got a sharpshooter that shoots 99, and that's if this how y'all system go. I believe it is. I don't think you got tuners in, sliders in for each archetype. I don't think you thought of that. It was my idea. I want money for it too. You use my shit, but anyway. Bad. If a sharpshooter shoot a 99 3 ball, and us, that's 20 points, pretty much 20 points higher than us pure shot creators, right? Us pure shot creators to get up to 80. You don't want to decrease the sharp to a 80, from a 99 to a 80, because that would take us shot creators from a 80 to a 60. But everybody else would damn sure be struggling to shoot threes. We would definitely be struggling to shoot threes. Like crazy. Okay? And I know you don't want to do that. Because, to try to teach them a lesson, you're going to be hurting everybody else. But the thing, like I said, man, the thing is this, man. You got to put some sliders in there. You got to. That's why you got to put some sliders in there for each archetype, man. All of them, man. Simple. Man, point blank, I don't want to go through this stuff another year, man. Another year. That's what aggravates me, man. You got people trying to play straight up, and in order to survive, you got to play like them. Everything is too overpowered. You need some different, man. I'll tell you what. Man, I wouldn't care if you made 2 NBA 2Ks. One like the one you got now, and then have another edition where ain't no badges and all that other stuff. We gonna buy that one. Man, we don't, you know, it sounds stupid for us to get compliments on our play style. And they like, you know, I ain't gonna lie, KO, man, y'all one of the few teams that still play. You know, I give y'all respect because y'all one of the few teams that still play straight up. I shouldn't have to get compliments for no shit like that, man. You kidding me? Somebody shouldn't have to say that. You give me a compliment for that. Come on, man. This whole game should be realistic. Except in the park. Let them do what they want. They go to the park and play more park games than Pro-Am any goddamn way. What difference do it make? That's why the Pro-Am games look so uninteresting. Even one of your YouTubers, I think, commented on it before. Who was it? Not YouTubers. Somebody commented on it before and said something like, for what? All they gonna do is play 5 out and run zone? I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it was Chris Smooth, or maybe it was somebody. But they feel how we feel about the shit. These players ain't exciting to see. There's nothing fun about them to watch them do that. Some of them might even do that, but they still don't like the shit, you know? Like I said, man, y'all gotta make the game realistic, man. It gotta be tough. I wouldn't give a shit if you just made a whole different 2K with no badges. A special edition, something, anything. Separate these two communities. Period. There's too much combustible elements in one fucking bowl, okay? Just, you gotta separate this stuff, man. There's too many players that want it straight up. And you got some players that want it unrealistic. You gotta do something, man. But like I was saying, man, it's all gravy, man. Let them boys live in a world by themselves, man. Put them boys in if they want to cheese, that's all.